I will be the judge of your Aeon strength. Are you good enough, I wonder?
What's up, everybody? How's it going? It's Burke, aka Dansgway here, and welcome to the Final Fantasy X Masters mod by Karifean. Hope you guys all enjoy yourselves in the chat and have a good time this week. Please remember to show the video some love by dropping a like, and let's get going with this week's video. Alright, here we go.
Choose your Aeon well, Summoner.
Yeah, we really do need to choose it well. So this is going to be more of a research attempt here. Only problem with Shiva is she needs to rely a lot on her magic, and if Anima doesn't have a ton of MP, then it's going to be trouble. So let's see, 800,000. Keep attacking to lower her overdrive gauge. Oh, interesting. Changes moves when dropping below 25% HP. Let's do a mental break so that we can increase the damage here. Focus. Okay. Was that a counter or was it her turn? What? Okay. I guess it was going to be 5 times anyway. That's a response to probably being mental broken. Still, I mean, I think it should be okay damage here, no? Next, we'll see if we can get rid of the shell. I have a feeling it's going to be a bit of a kind of auto situation here, but let's see. No? Oh, okay. I only dispelled the negative status that I put on. Let's try and put slow on. Immune to slow. Okay. Another one where bio, I'm sure, is going to help. I need to get reflex on Shiva. I think that's going to help a lot. 3,400. That's beefy. It's beefy. Yeah, drain's a quick move as well. You can see the speed of that move kind of affecting us a little bit here. One for me and one for you. But our damage output is really bad. We're going to have to rely on that poison, unfortunately. Let's see. Yeah, things definitely getting more serious now. So we can definitely try and put some more brakes on. It's going to be 5 times cheer now, maybe. No? Double cast. Osmos. Yeah, it's no point double casting. Might as well use the normal one. Okay, lots of MP, so that's good. That is definitely good. Yeah, I'm mostly going to have to use this magic to heal myself. I think we're not doing a lot of damage otherwise. But we need to see the moveset when it drops below 25%. And well, we also need to keep attacking, otherwise the overdrive is going to go up too fast. So there's a few things I can already do here to improve my situation for the next attempt, but for now at least we'll keep riding with this and seeing what happens. Yeah, so bring the overdrive down like this. But drain is very powerful, so I do want a magic break for this one. I think if we get at least, I think maybe 2 hits in. I think we need 3 hits to keep it down. I don't know if we'd have the MP to just do that with double cast. I think that would be too much. Ugh. Of course, that time it hit. Interesting mechanics here, though. I'm enjoying this. But it does feel to me like Oblivion is going to be a bit difficult to pull off here. Zara on myself, and Bizarro for you. You're going to drain most of it right back, but hey. This is one where Demi might also be a nice touch. This is going to be one-hit KO. Ish. Okay, so there's a few things we need to do, but I think second attempt we should definitely get it below 25%. But we've got to use this 99 very carefully. Alright, let's take a look. I think I'm going to refresh my autosave again here before I decide what to do. So pain being a one-hit KO is a problem. I don't know if with 5 times focus I can bring it just below threshold here. If she's just going to heal your Aeons before you fight anyway, she should just like do it after the fight automatically.
If you've got one.
Just give me a second, Belgamine. Just be right back. Okay. So. I think teaching more breaks is going to be useful. I think cheer, focus, I think reflex. She doesn't seem to dispel me, so do that. Do think Demi could be useful. Right, what have we got left? If we do zombie attack, drain touch, obviously, I would assume that Anima's smart enough to kind of counter that and do something different, but it might be interesting. Other than that, what could I do? We don't know what the other moveset is, obviously, so that's a bit of a problem too. I think I'm gonna give zombie attack a go. Not sure if regen would be that useful. Alright, let's go in like this. We'll save a couple of things for next time.
Very well. Now.
Alright, let's see what Shiva can do on attempt number 2.
Choose your aim.
I think her limited MP is definitely going to be a bit of a problem. Like, that's why I'm thinking of zombie. If, let's say, Karifean doesn't have a counter for that, then maybe it's a way for your Aeon to keep healing itself. What do we start with here? Let's just do that anyway. Get going. I want to try and shield before its turns at least. Nice 50,000 there. Okay, well evaded. Obviously you can't spend too much time on buffs because then That overdrive gauge is going to go up very fast. But I want to make like drain as much of a non-factor as I can, maybe. Let's try a zombie attack to see if it works. Does work. Drain touch. So the touch obviously is not going to benefit us anymore, but it's going to use the spell anyway. So maybe magic break then isn't as necessary. Armor break. Yeah, 5 times cheer to counter this is going to take a while. Okay. Obviously in the name of speed I'd love to double cast, but I think in terms of MP you just can't, like, it wouldn't be sustainable to double cast. So I'm going to do some cheers of my own. Ah, shit. I forgot about pain. So this was a much nicer start, but let's see if there's less damage. Yeah, okay. So we can bring pain under control as well, and then we should be in a good position. Just forgot about that one. I was waiting for the magic drain. I need to just check if that also follows a pattern or if it's just RNG. What Karifean ended up telling me about Dark Anima was that he said it's one of the very few enemies that just works off RNG. So
Very well. Now.
It might be the case that there is a 1 in 3 chance of it using any of the 3 moves that we've seen so far. Drain Touch, Drain, or Pain. So if it is RNG, that means that until I'm ready, I have to shield every turn. Okay, so start again. I think let's start with zombie attack. Just quickly here. Can probably use pain on the first turn, maybe. Rain. Yep, that's a nice outcome. Let's see. I think for now I'm safe. I don't need to use reflex. I'm hoping it's not the second move. Come on, yeah. So I think he's letting you get through the first 75% pretty quickly once you obviously figure out this little move here. Alright, here comes Pain. It was the third move. I'm just going to track if it's at least the third move all the time. 6,000. What? Was it the brakes? Only mental broke it, no? Was it random variance that it hit for 5,500 instead? I need to have another look at that. I think it's special magic based. Okay, here we go again. The only mission at this stage is just to try and see if I can survive Pain. I need to see like which combination of things can help me do that. Is it going to be... Is it Magic Break? Is it Power Break? I think until I figure that shit out, I need to just... I think it's every third turn, maybe. So I think there might actually be a pattern, maybe. In any case, let's just wait. Pain. 1470. So I don't think focus is reducing it here. I haven't seen it use Pain twice in a row yet, so I'm just gonna... Okay. Right. So now I can get going. Obviously I let its overdrive go up a lot with this particular setup, but... And I don't have the MP to use a lot of demi here, so... Let's see... Just for the extra early damage, I'll do that. Ah, shit. I need to do the Osmos before zombie. Fine. But it's healing me up anyway. We'll just see how this goes. I think we have 5 times cheer and 5 times focus at this stage. So here comes pain. I've got 5 times cheer, 5 times focus. This guy's magic broken. Nah, it still does. Okay. Doesn't look like there's much I can do. Maybe it's strength based. I need to power break. So that's the final thing I'm going to try. Okay, so for now at least the final piece of the puzzle is trying to see if there's any way I can survive pain without having to shield. So we'll see if we can pull that off, but for now at least let's just do a little bit of this stuff to get going. Basically the reason I want to do that is because it's going to help me to avoid, I can just keep attacking and keep bringing its overdrive down. So we're going to start with some of this stuff. Okay. Nice. So now I'm going to try and do some magic break and some power break. And then we're going to track how much damage pain does when I'm shielded. And we'll see if it makes any difference. So it seems to do either of those 2 moves and then it does pain on the next one. So some very quick damage here. So now I'm going to shield. It should be pain next. Yeah, so it seems to do it every 3 turns from what I'm seeing. Yeah, no. So I think you just have to track it and shield. Like there's no... I don't think there's anything else that you can really do. Let's keep the pressure on. So we get 1, 2, and 3 hits in. Then it's going to be 1 move that we don't care about. Then it's going to be 1, 2. So we can keep up really nicely here. 3. Then it's going to be another move. And now this time it's going to be pain. So I think we're keeping the overdrive under control pretty well. And I think this is the attempt where we're going to find out what happens next once we get through this phase. Okay. So I think what's interesting here is that I guess, because it only does drain moves, it's not a big deal to just do this, right? So I think I kind of want to know what happens when we use Oblivion. I'm going to kind of skip ahead here. I'm going to throw this attempt away because it's very easy now to get to this phase. Let's see how much damage we're dealing with if we're not shielded. Since there's a mechanic built around not letting Anima build her overdrive gauge, I don't know if it's a bit of a basically it's a game over. So we need to find out how fundamental it is in the fight to have her not do this. 2,500. That's going to bring it down by a factor of 4, like 650. Yeah, there's no way I'm surviving that. Not with an elemental Aeon. Yeah, so power broken and magic broken, and that was about 30k, I think. Yeah, something like that. So, okay, I decided to figure that one out ahead of time instead of getting more invested in the fight and then finding out later, like near the end, potentially. So, let's keep going. This next attempt, I'm going to really try and basically properly try and win now.
Very well. Now.
Alright, here we go. Definitely an interesting one here. 800,000 HP. With, once again, some pretty unique mechanics. So the final ingredient at this stage is to find out what happens when it gets below 25%. So what I'm going to do first, I think... I'm not going to start attacking now because it's not going to reduce the overdrive gauge. So I'm just going to do stuff that could help me instead. Let's see. I could put Shell and Protect on, but I kind of don't want to right now. So I'm just going to start doing 5 times Cheer and 5 times Focus. So let the first attack happen. It's not gonna KO me. Okay. Then I think I'm gonna move to this. Okay. What I want to do basically is just get like another Demi or two before Osmosing, because once I zombie Dark Anima, obviously I can't use Osmos anymore. So let's get a little more damage in here. Do that. And then Blizzara on myself. Okay, so now it's going to be Osmos and Blizzara. Yeah. Osmos, Zara, Shield. This is going to be Pain. This is going to be Pain. And then from here we can start to like zombie attack and all that stuff. Zombie attack. Okay. I'm still gonna like magic break and power break here. That. And now at least I've still got some MP to play with for the next part. I mean, I'm doubtful it's going to do anything, but let's have a look. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, I guess again it's kind of a case of you can't... Yeah. Like the CTB gives you an idea, but it doesn't tell the whole story here. Because like there's some effect of it that's working and some effect of it that's not. So it's a bit of a strange situation. It's like here, this one, it doesn't actually help us. So let's keep going here. Maybe worth a double cast for this one. This is more just to bring down overdrive. Or honestly, maybe worth just doing it with Osmos. Or... I was going to say if it has no MP left to drain, but I have MP to drain, so it wouldn't work. Let's just use a little MP just to keep things moving here. And not lose track of the turns either. I think the second one doesn't bring down the overdrive. Maybe. Yeah, I'm not sure that it does. Nice crit. Okay, heading towards half HP now. But I feel like we're struggling to avoid the Oblivion here. Maybe if you can get it down below 25% HP, maybe it doesn't use Oblivion when it has a full overdrive anymore. Sure. So yeah, Heavenly Strike is kind of dependent on when you use it. But getting much closer here. Which we do not like. See, now the CTB doesn't move. Do it now. And now it does move. So let's see what happens here. It's worth a try. Yeah, so it showed Anima's turn as being after. But it wasn't. Once it's full, you can't stop it. I didn't know that. That's not fair. That's not fair. That's not fair. I thought once it's full you can bring it back down. How am I supposed to know that? How the hell am I supposed to know that? That's mean. That's mean. Yeah, there's nothing we can do. It's still 174,000 damage short. So let's shield here. See what happens. Definitely power broken and magic broken. I have shield too. I don't have protect. Maybe worth getting. Need to track the damage again. I do think maybe I can survive this, and then I think that changes things once more. 5-8. Nah, still not going to happen. Unless protect can reduce it. If it does, then I'm fine. So a little more work to do here, but I think we're getting closer. Alright, here we go. This time, again, we're going to try something a bit different. I'm going to go down the Can I Survive Oblivion route because, I mean, we don't have an Aeon, I think, that's quicker than Shiva. Maybe Yojimbo is, potentially, but like not enough to make a difference, surely. So I think you still take an Oblivion, but you're supposed to just take less, so I'm just going to try and figure out how best to deal with Oblivion. 2, 3, 4. Double cast, bio, demi. Okay. 5. 1, 2. Shield. 3, 4, 5. Zombie attack. Okay. Right, so now we just get down to business. I've got 5 times cheer. Now I need to get the brakes on. Power brake. Magic brake. Okay. Pain. Yeah, the turns are really close. Heavenly Strike can sometimes work. I think it definitely gives us an advantage, but it won't work every time. Yeah, I used it on the wrong turn there. Got a bit carried away. Let's wait. Alright, so we've got the full overdrive. Let's heal ourselves here. So, this time around, this is the scenario. Let me slow things back down. Anima has Power Break and Magic Break, and no cheers and no focuses. I have 5 cheers and 5 focuses for myself. And I have Protect as well. So I'm hoping with that combination of things, I have a chance of surviving here. So let's just see it. If I still can't survive here, then we have a serious problem. Then we have to rethink a bunch of stuff. Because I think there's literally nothing else I can do defensively. It's just cheer, protect, focus. There's no way this Oblivion damages magic. That can't be right. Anima has breaks. So this would basically be it. Otherwise it just means maybe Shiva's not the right Aeon to use here, which would be a real bummer, because then I have like no alternative. Yeah, that's just really not good. Man. I don't want to use another Aeon though. Not being able to survive this is really shit. There's nothing I can do about that. How could I possibly be quick enough? I just don't have the NP to like spam double cast Blizzaga or something. Yeah, that's throwing a spanner in the works. Just not fast enough.
Well,
I think I have to throw a bit more caution to the wind and see if anything happens if I can get below 25%.
very well. Now.
So I think like cheer, focus, power break, any of that crap, I think I just leave it all alone. And I just really go at it. I'm just thinking like the double cast doesn't seem like it brings it down by a factor of 2. I think I'd have to literally kind of measure it out almost somehow, if I can. My whole feeling was that if you do double cast, obviously it should work much faster. But I'm not so sure now. So I think I'm just gonna, to get more damage in more quickly, we're just gonna start with this. Okay. I think I really need to just eke out as much damage as possible before moving on to anything else. Okay, well evaded. That was nice. So yeah, let's see now. I'm gonna put some kind of marker here. Let's see how much it goes down by. Okay. I do think it only goes down 1 notch. Like the double casting I don't think matters there, personally. So we're going to do more demi stuff just to bring it down even more quickly here. And then I think I can do 1 more set. Demi. It's worth a try. Maybe she's got more MP. She does. Oh, that changes things significantly. Okay. That's very, very interesting. Yeah, I think double cast might actually be working double. Okay. So that's helped to unlock the fight. I didn't think she had that much MP. That kind of changes things a bit. So hold on. Bizarra on myself first. And then... hold on. Let's still power break and armor rate. Let's not get too carried away here. Sorry, power break and magic break. Bizarra on myself. Can we do the whole 1 for me, 1 for you? Okay. Magic break. Okay. Double cast, Osmos. And then whatever, just get some more damage in. Okay. This is looking way, way better. Is this a pain turn or is this a... I think it's another drain turn, no? If I got this wrong, I just have to start 1 more time. Yeah, okay. Got that right. Coming up next is pain. Double cast, Demi, and then Osmos again. Now we just wait. So from here, things are going to start to get more interesting. Yeah, almost down to that below 25, but at this stage I want to definitely try and protect myself a bit more here. So let's start getting these buffs on. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. 5. It's 1. It's 2. It's 3. It's 4. I think do some more of that. So the next turn after this one is going to be... Ah, what? Miscounted. Fool! Come to Remiem Temple, a traitor. Find your salvation on the far plane.
Oh, you have a lot.
Yeah, I deserved it that time. I'm sorry. I got too excited once I realized how much MP I could osmose back. I was like, what? This is the easiest fight of all time. And I keep spamming through X with a stupid dialogue and it makes me enter the fight against Balor. I've done this like 3 times so far in this sequence. Alright, it's going to be Pain next, so I have to watch out. Well, the move is going to change. We don't know what it's going to be next, to be fair. Blizzara on self. And an Osmos again. Okay. 232,000. Alright, I think I'm going to deliberately just let it use Pain here. Then it's going to tick down again. It's going to be 24,000 more off, and then I'm going to use another Demi. And then I might zombie attack afterwards, I don't know. So, another one. So I have no idea what it's going to do next. Demi, Bizarra. Yeah, it might not use drain moves anymore, who the hell knows. So I feel like I still need to just shield this because I don't know what I'm dealing with. So let's see. Ultima. Woof. I think it was the right choice. So magic broken and I have shell, right? Yeah. Solid. Okay. Demi. Bizarra. I think we can make it here. It's gonna be close. I think we've got enough. It would be nice if we can stop it from getting to the overdrive in this next turn. Ah, it's run out of MP. No! It's going to be very close. Now, that Ultima did like 700 damage. Like, really? What's it going to do? Can it kill me in that many turns? Is it going to use Pain? If it uses Pain, I'll be upset. I just don't know what it's going to do, so I have to shield this. Spell attack. Yeah, ouch. Okay, another 24,000 gone. I think this means that we can still win here. We basically can't survive the next turn. So we do as much damage as we can. I should be able to finish it here. I'm pretty sure I can, but... I think a Blizzara plus a Blizzard is probably still the most damage I can do at the moment. Alright, we've got to be pulling max damage here. Let's see if we can finish it. Shiva! She did it! Okay, there we go. So it's very tight, but we managed to get it done. That was the toughest one of the bunch so far, for sure. Had to pull out all the stops. Double cast Demi, even for the Aeon fights.
Ah, you take this.
There we go. So after being able to only get 40 MP back from Yojimbo, I just didn't think that Anima would give you back that much MP. So once I figured that out as well, it really made it much more possible. Okay, here we go. The final Aeon. Well, set of Aeons. Now, how can one summon deal with these guys? At least we have them for penance too. We'll take the extra damage. Damn. Powerful. Okay. So, it might be back to the Anima show here, or I just feel like surely Shiva can't keep up. Like, as in her HP is very low, but let's see.
Very well. Now.
No more ability spheres, I think, unless they kind of stealthily popped in the background without an actual pop-up. But here we are again, against the Magus Sisters. They better not have exactly the same, like, auto-life shit going on. Doesn't seem like it, that's a start. Bahamut might actually be a good choice here. I kind of didn't think ahead. Impulse is a great move, and I think it would have served us well against them, but hey. I'm sure he hasn't designed it around if you don't pick Bahamut, there's no way you can win, so we'll figure it out. Right, what do we got? Yeah, we're trading about 1-for-1 with all of them, it seems, so that's a good start. The brat, the bodybuilder, the doctor. Whoa, that's a lot of HP collectively. Okay, let's see what the Reaper can do. Okay, it's a good start. Oh, crap. That old chestnut. Okay. It's going to be Cindy first. I will try to dispel her, and I think it's worth some reflex here. The fact that Pasado can miss is actually quite nice. Here's my MP going to be drained. Raga. Oh, is Mindy next? Did not realize that. She's so fast. Yeah, because they're not differentiated here. Like, I don't know which one's going to be next. Okay. I'm going to still dispel Cindy here. Ah, crap. Yeah, my reflexes are going to be... I mean, if I 5 times it, it might still be worth it. I think it's time to also get a slow. Or a slow go. I think I should have the abilities to do it. If I don't, that's trouble. Also, no double cast. Honestly, maybe Shiva's not the worst one to build with here. But for now, let's just magic break. Can't hit. It's not good. Yeah. Not a good start here. Reflex. Yeah, this is nice. Just keep dispelling. Waste Sandy's turns. And then Razi is going to do like 5,000 as well. Yeah. Ooh-wee. It's going to be just as hard as the Dark Magus Sisters by the looks of things. Oh man. I really hope I have 99 more ability spheres now. I keep calling them spheres. Distillers. Again, I'm just not used to using distillers with almost anything. I've only got 20. It's enough for a Sloga though. So I could do Shell plus Sloga. What else? I think, again, let's get out of here and trigger an autosave first. This is all going to take away from penance money. If I need to buy more distillers, I'd rather not have to do that. So... Alright. Let's see. Obviously no double cast for Anima. I think in this fight would have been super duper useful.
Very well. Now.
Maybe we need to teach Shiva double cast Ultima. So I'm not convinced that I want to do this fight with Anima just yet. Let's get Anima back out. Let's see if we can try and take out Cindy first. Let's do Sloga instead. Does work on all of them. Haste and Reflect. That's a double turn. That's a bit rude. No. Slight bullshit going on there. I just don't have enough turns to like do everything I need to do here. But obviously the Reflect means that Sloga isn't going to work either. Anima also can't break the damage limit. 350k. I don't think he wants you to use Anima for this one, honestly. I'm not seeing how this is supposed to work, because you can't break the damage limit with her. Yeah. That's a pretty good drain, to be fair. That was a pretty good drain. Anima's making like a little bit of a comeback here. Not enough for me to be convinced of anything at this point, but not bad. The drain doing that much is encouraging, I guess. I think one of my biggest problems is going to be not knowing which one's next. But if I can bring Mindy just like below 100k, then I'm just going to be able to do what I need to do. So we're still building here, at least trying to survive a bit longer. Okay. It's just, as soon as it's so fast, I get so many turns. Yeah, she's hasted too. There we go, dead. Those moves are just too fast. I think the one reason I want to try and do it without Shiva is because of elemental weaknesses. Like that Fire Arga is just really going to hurt. But if you're going to use a Sloga, you kind of need to do it now. Before the Reflect comes on. But the AI is very good. Like the way that Sandy comes in haste first and then reflects is really nice. So she still has slow for now. But you can see like already kind of the Sloga that I've done feels like it was almost for nothing. She's neutral. She's in slow. She's in haste. But because the move is so slow as well, like already Anima's in a lot of trouble. So let's see if sleep attack works here. Let's see, triple foul in action. Okay, that's something. So she still casts a null, which is a bit cheap, but okay. Yeah, the Magus Sisters are looking certainly tough, I have to say. The problem is, obviously, again, you look at Mindy's HP and you think, oh, I could go after Mindy. But then you realize that Cindy's just going to cast life on her anyway. So it's not really going to matter. Still feels to me like you probably need to take out Cindy first. So we can do a few things, like we can... The problem is we can only just do like one thing at a time. So like, let's say you can inflict silence on them, but you can only do it one at a time. So I'm not so sure how that's going to work. Like you have to... Let's do a triple foul. Okay. Now can I get another turn in? No, I can't. But I want to get Bio on while I can before that Reflect goes on. Basically, that's the plan. Okay. Like once the Bio's on to Cindy, I think that's when we're off to a start. I'm not sure she'll use a Sun on herself. Oh. So let's drain. Now we can start to... I think if we keep Sandy in silence, I think we actually have a chance. Because I think a lot of the problem starts from Sandy casting Reflect. And thankfully we only need the attack to make it work. So maybe that's a bit of a way forward. Yeah, so that's starting to do something. Let's try that. Okay. Yeah, everything's hitting for quad 9 anyway. I don't think I need to do any breaks on Cindy. Ah, that's gonna kill me. No? Okay, good. Alright, at least I get to keep my buffs. Hopefully it's not Sandy's turn next. No, okay, good. So back to silence attack for you. I'm gonna try a triple foul on Cindy as well, maybe it helps. Nah, actually. I'll probably power break her as well, maybe? Ah, damn it. We had a good run. I'm going to immediately dispel here. Okay. And now I can put silence attack back on. Okay. So just got to watch out for Mindy's overdrive here and then try our best to kind of shield. Might help my drain attacks. Okay. It's definitely been a much better effort this time. Okay, let's keep going. Really? Come on. Go. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. It's so tight right now. Look at this. I think I've been doing just about enough damage with Oblivion. I'm going to try it here. This has been the first time I've been able to take out Cindy. I hope she doesn't survive with like 100 HP left. 105,000. What you got? 107,000. We just did it. Okay. Some new moves here. Okay, well survived. So, now, let's dispel. Do we survive? Again, I don't know which one's turn it is next. It's kind of the annoying bit, but let's drain for now. I'm going to drain and then dispel. I think that's the plan. Should keep me alive. Ah, shit, I just ran out. No! I think I'm gonna lose track too much here. They're regaining a lot of HP as well. Come on. Go. Spell. Alright, drain and then another dispel. Alright, that's much better. Let's see if we can hold on here. Another dispel. I do have Sloga in the bag, I'm hoping. Now. Trying to protect myself from Razia. Yeah, that's looking better. Now an Osmos on Mindy. And then I'm going to try and use Sloga. Okay. Let's see what we can do. Okay, this is looking better. Let's see if Anima can finish it. A lot of turns coming up here if I can survive this. Can I steal a turn with Rain? No. Okay. So, I think let's start with less chance of her doing something problematic. Right, now we're going to pile on the pressure here. Okay. Do this. Don't want Sandy to get an overdrive. Just gonna stay patient here. I think I've got it. Just need to stay patient. And then from here I clear out Sandy. Ah, it's not quite gonna be enough. Damn it. Is there anything I can do? Yeah, it's not quite quick enough. She'll still be power broken. So I think I just hope that I can then get her on the next one. Let's see. Or maybe again I misread the turns and I do get one more. If I do, then yeah. Okay. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Did you see how many times in a row I hit Sandy? Nah, come on, man. Oh. You have to be kidding me. Why would she dodge 2 attacks in a row at that exact moment? Screw you, man. That's trolling at the highest order. That's absolutely trolling. I can't believe that. Alright, stay calm. Drain. I don't even remember what Mindy did for her overdrive. But just to guarantee it, just so there's no funny business, do that. Okay. Maelstrom, that was like a... yeah. Okay. Spell. Alright, that's enough of you. That move. That's fine, I'm not worried about that. Slow you down. Okay. Now it's all up to me. I need to finish this off. I'm gonna just use Pain here, I think, to get the job done. Her magic resistance is pretty good. But I think with me being hasted and her being slowed, I think we should be able to finish it. Right, we're gonna need a few more here. I'm gonna literally speed up because it's gonna take a while now. I don't think her moves are strong enough to cause me a problem here. Yeah, massive delay here from these, but it is what it is. I should be able to get it done before the next overdrive, hopefully. Actually, no, I probably won't. Yeah, we will. Okay. Alright, here it is. So it looked incredibly difficult, but once I started to cripple Sandy with silence, then everything changed. It really is the Reflect plus the Mindy magic spam that's really, really dangerous here. But there we go. The Remiem Temple Aeons have also been defeated. So do we get some kind of final prize as a result of doing this?
Stop. That is...
What was it all for? Is it just an extra set of boss fights, or do we get a meaningful reward
you have
as
made
well?
some progress, and for that, I'm glad. Take this. It may come in handy.
It's going to be like a potion, isn't it? Okay.
Thank you.
Damn it.
You
Fine.
have already surpassed
I mean,
your father.
I would have been very
There is
surprised if she
nothing
gave
more
us
I
something
can
that would
teach
actually
you.
legit help against penance.
My work here on Spira is done. Time for me to go.
Fine. It is what it is. Do you get something for sending her?
Well...
Okay, my friends, that's it for this week. I hope you guys all enjoyed the episode. I will see you guys for the next one. Please remember once again to drop a like if you've had a good time with this one. And I will see you guys next week for the next episode. Thank you for watching. Take care.